Hey guys, welcome back to Cocky Gachas, and in this video we have something different. I know I just showcased a whale account, but this time around it is my own new alternate account, which is a free-to-play account that I made. It's called Cocky Free-to-Play. So I made this account because primarily there wasn't that much things to do, right? And also I wanted to see with the arrival of Aki banner, how easy is it for beginners to actually progress in the game? And it turns out it's pretty easy. Honestly, I didn't really reroll on this account. You can see right here, I'm up to 250 tickets right out of 300 pickups. So I primarily just didn't reroll, and then I just slowly pick up everything. And I even started with a, if I'm not wrong, let me see over here, I did start with a Valena as my starting pick because I wasn't planning on using this account for anything else, but ended up this account did have great luck, right? And that is why we have a really good Aki account now. We have like an Aki at Eternal, which means we have 4 copies here. But guess what, guys? Look at this. I have another 5 copies of Aki here. This is honestly insane luck that I've never experienced on my main account, to have like a O+3 Aki potentially, right? Because we are currently at 250 pulls, meaning if you were to count the guarantee, it's definitely O+3 Aki plus 1 copy. So potentially, if last 50 pulls we get 1 more Aki, we can get O+4 Aki in 300 pulls. It's quite insane. I don't know what the hell is going on with this account, but I wish I hadn't started with Valena. But if I didn't start with Valena, probably I would have this kind of luck, right? And also, just to see the artifact, right? I have the artifact at Legendary. I just used the free like artifact tickets. I didn't really use diamonds. I haven't used a single diamond to pull for artifacts. I don't think it's worth it for the overall like a progression for the account, because I do want to take this account quite far. And my plans for this account is that this will be the account whereby I would just probably do dailies on a very lazy basis and then store up the Everstone, so that on any banners that I'm not intending to pull on my main, I can probably pull on this, and then I can test the unit out, right, so that I can make content. So that is my intention for this account. And also you can see we are up to 10-9. I've only played this for 2 days, like I mentioned, so this is a pretty sick progress. But of course you have to count into consideration that I also have my main, which I can hire units from, right? So maybe a true free-to-play account cannot have this kind of progress, but definitely close to it, right, if you were to be extremely lucky with Aki. And also here, another thing I want to disclose to you guys is that the reason why I have Eternal Aki is, you might be wondering, hey, where you get your fodder from, right? The fodder is because we had lucky Dora pools, lucky Cherry pools, lucky Jade pools, whereby I fodder them off. So they are totally useless to me, and I don't think I'll ever want to use them on this account anyways. So I just fodder them off, and I do think it's the best thing to do when it comes to a new account. You definitely want to fodder to progress as fast as possible so that your resources come in super quick. And as you can see right here, we have enough for a origin Aki, so we're just going to do it. Oh wait, I thought I had origin +2 Aki, but turns out actually I don't have that many copies. Wait, yeah, I miscounted. I thought I didn't need the 4 copies. I counted those 4 copies as stars, right? But in fact, it was just to go to Origin. So I don't even have an O+1 Aki. Okay, that's quite sad. I really thought that I got super ultra lucky with this account. But regardless, this is going to be good enough, right, for our 2 days of effort. We're just going to collect some things and then we see what we can get. Okay, we did have the type summon ticket, so we are going to just summon also. I'm just going to plan to make this like a human main, so I'm going to summon on human all the time, right? Not going to like use on other factions, unless in the future we'll see how that goes. But here, no epics, never mind, we get more fodders, right? More fodders better. We would primarily going to like ascend a second human copy. It's probably going to be Memphi, and then the tank. Otherwise I can use a Claire as a tank also, but the fact is that I don't have Claire for this account yet, so maybe it has to go with Memphi, right? So yeah, probably going to go with Memphi. And then also we're just going to try to see whether we can break through. I was previously stuck on this stage because of the prim, but now with Origin, maybe we should be able to break through, right? So let's just try this, see whether we can break through. This account, the strategy I went with, right, this leveling strategy, you can find it in the other video that I've touched on before. If you're a beginner, you want to employ this over leveling strategy, go check that video out, right? It's going to be very beneficial to you. And if I were to just like level evenly, I don't think I will be able to progress this far. And one thing to note, right, if you're trying to like run an Aki hyper carry, right, the only problem I see with this strat itself is that right now the benefits of Aki is that she can like regain HP after she kills off unit, right? That's a hyper carry potential that comes from Arki. However, Arki doesn't regen any HP when it comes to a main skill, right? Before level 181, she needs the final upgrade. So that is quite problematic when you think about it, right? However, also, I know that I've kept flip-flopping, but honestly, even without that, I find Arki to be quite strong, provided she crits, right? Like, you can see here, even though she doesn't heal off her main skill of the kills, right? Geo is still able to heal her off, and this is the lineup that I've been using. The Honglan here is quite lucky. I did get 2 copies of Honglan, and since like Honglan is such a strong beast, right? Even though I don't have 4 copies, I decided to straight up just raise Honglan as well. So yeah, that's the reason why you might think that, hey, like the advice usually is that if you have 4 copies, then you try to raise the unit, right? Otherwise, you don't really like randomly raise the unit. But right here, it's going to be fine, I think. Yeah, this account is quite strategic already. I do think that I have everything planned out, so like there's no other beast that I really want to upgrade anyway. So yeah, I don't think I think I will lose here. Yeah, correct. I can't kill because the first crit, right, doesn't land on the Prim, so we're gonna retry one more time. And honestly, when it comes to fighting against Prim, I do think that the best way you can do is to play on manual, because unlike playing on auto, right, where the skill rotations matter a lot more, when on manual you can cancel sub skills, you can wait for skills to happen. And the good thing about Arki is that unlike when you use Memphi as a main DPS, there's a problem is that your multi-dimensional analysis usually the first one don't really line up with your ultimate. But for Arki itself, the problem is much less significant because her Flaming Flowers as well as her first skill, right, the rotation is so fast, so usually it comes on very quickly, and I don't seem to find it to be a huge problem. Just waiting for that half second for the skill to come out before I use the main skill, right? So or my ultimate. So I don't think it's that big of a problem. People have been saying that it's a big problem, but I honestly don't see it. So yeah, for look at this, Clara just die off, and then just gonna wait for our rotation to come back. Hopefully we can get another multi-dimensional analysis first. Yeah, is this a multi-dimensional analysis? Not yet. We're just gonna wait. Okay, never mind. With Flaming Flowers it should be enough, and then just combo it, and we should be able to get a kill. And then yeah, Sunny is going to die soon. Honglan hopefully doesn't die, right? Honglan dying is quite bad. But yeah, I think this stage is definitely a clear. Yeah, for people that are struggling with Prim, this is what I suggest. Like, and then at the later stages, you probably don't even need to do anything, right? You can min-max all the way. But yeah, look at this. Pretty easy clear with Arki. Countering Prim, and if really you still can't do it, right, just retry. I don't think it's that big of a problem, especially in Battlefront whereby you can really retry. Maybe it's a problem in PvP, but honestly PvP shouldn't be a main concern for beginners. But if you're on the late game stage itself, just attack units or attack teams that don't have Prim, right? I don't think that many people feel teams with Prim on defense, and if people do feel teams with Prim on defense as well, right, you can just pick another target, and also you can don't use Prim, right? You can don't use Arki, you can just use some other unit. So I don't really see it being that big of a problem. And that about concludes my tour of my free-to-play account that I've been playing for 2 days. And honestly, I'm not going to probably make like everyday like updates, stuff like that, weekly updates, nothing like that, right? I'm just going to make updates as and when I feel that there is major progress in the account. And also, if you're interested in seeing what a $4,000 account looks like, it's over here. Definitely check that out, right? Unlike my free-to-play account. I'll see you guys over there. This is Corky Gachas signing off.